My dear friend, today you have found yourself here, not by coincidence, but by divine design. There is a reason you clicked on this video, and I urge you to listen carefully because the message waiting for you has the power to change your life. What you're about to hear is not meant to fill you with fear, but to prepare you for what is coming. A warning, a promise, and a calling all wrapped into one. Have you been feeling uneasy lately? Perhaps there's a weight in your heart, a subtle voice whispering that something is about to change. These feelings are not random. They are the gentle nudges of God trying to get your attention. There are events unfolding in the spiritual and physical realms, and it's time for you to be ready. Mark this date, January 22nd. It may be a day that shifts something in your life or in the world around you, a day that holds challenges or revelations. But know this, whatever happens, you will not face it alone. The world is shifting, and signs are everywhere. From strange weather patterns to sudden global events, the earth seems to be groaning under the weight of something larger than itself. People are searching for answers, clinging to hope, and yearning for peace. The question is, where are you placing your trust? In the chaos of the world or in the unchanging truth of God's word? Let me share a vision with you. Imagine standing on the edge of a stormy sea. The waves are high, the wind's fierce, and it feels like the waters might swallow you whole. But then, you see a figure walking toward you on the water. It's Jesus, reaching out his hand, inviting you to step into the impossible, to trust him completely. That is where we are today, on the edge of uncertainty, but with the promise that we are never alone. In the coming days, there may be moments that feel overwhelming. News that shakes your heart, challenges that test your faith, or even decisions that feel too heavy to bear. But here's what you need to know. God has already gone before you. He has prepared a way, and his promises remain true. Remember his words from Isaiah 41 verse 10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Let me ask you something. Are you ready to receive the blessings God has in store for you? Blessings that go beyond material wealth or worldly success. The blessing of peace that surpasses all understanding. The blessing of strength in the face of trials. The blessing of knowing, without a doubt, that you are deeply loved and divinely protected. Take a moment to reflect on your life. The struggles you've faced, the prayers you've whispered in the quiet of the night, the dreams you've carried in your heart. None of it is wasted. Every tear, every joy, every moment has been woven into a tapestry of purpose. And right now, God is calling you to step into that purpose, to rise above the noise of the world and hear his voice clearly. Now, let me share something profound. There is an opportunity coming your way. It could be a chance to heal a broken relationship, to pursue a dream you've been afraid to chase, or to take a step of faith that feels impossible. Whatever it is, know that it is a divine appointment, a moment crafted just for you. Do not let fear hold you back. Step forward in faith, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. Stay tuned to this message, because what comes next is vital. Do not let distractions pull you away. Keep your heart open, your mind focused, and your spirit ready to receive. God is not finished speaking, and his words have the power to transform your life. Stay with me, because the journey we're on together is leading to something extraordinary. This is only the beginning. Take a deep breath, my friend, and let the words you hear sink into the depths of your heart. This message is not just a coincidence. It is a lifeline, a reminder, and a guide for the days ahead. God is whispering to your spirit right now, urging you to stay, to listen, and to trust in his plan for you. He has something powerful to share, a revelation that could alter the course of your life forever. As we journey deeper into this message, let's talk about the crossroads you may be standing at. Life often presents us with choices that feel overwhelming, decisions that seem too heavy to make. Perhaps you're facing a situation where you feel torn between the past and the future, between fear and faith. Remember this: God has already seen the path before you. He knows where every turn leads, and he is guiding you toward his perfect plan, even if it doesn't make sense right now. Let's talk about January 22nd. This date carries a significance that may not yet be clear to you, but it holds the potential to bring both challenges and blessings. The world is changing rapidly. Look around. Uncertainty is in the air, and fear tries to grip the hearts of many. News headlines speak of turmoil, of storms both literal and figurative, and whispers of unsettling events on the horizon. But here's the truth you need to hold on to. No matter what happens, God is your refuge. He is your strong tower, your hiding place, and your protector in the midst of the storm. Imagine this. The night is dark and the winds howl outside your window. But inside, you are safe, surrounded by warmth and light, because you have chosen to take shelter in the arms of the Almighty. This is the promise for those who trust in Him. The storms of life may rage, but they cannot overcome the peace that God provides. Let me share a story to illustrate this. There was once a man who felt his life falling apart. His job was uncertain, his relationship strained, and his health faltering. One night, he cried out to God, asking for a sign, a reassurance that he wasn't alone. The next morning, he opened his Bible to Isaiah 43 verse 2, which says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you." That verse became his anchor, and though his circumstances didn't change overnight, his heart found peace. He began to see God's hand guiding him through every trial, opening doors he never thought possible. That same promise is for you. Whatever waters you are passing through, whatever fires you are walking in, God is with you. He will not let you be consumed. Hold on to His word like a lamp in the darkness, for it will guide you safely through. Now let's address the enemy's tactics. There are traps being set, obstacles being placed in your way to distract you, discourage you, and lead you away from your purpose. But here's the good news. No weapon formed against you will prosper. God's protection surrounds you like a shield. His angels are encamped around you, standing guard against every attack. When fear tries to creep in, remember this truth. Greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. As you listen to this message, take a moment to reflect. What burdens are you carrying? What fears are weighing you down? Lay them at the feet of Jesus. He says in Matthew 11 verse 28, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." There is no need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Surrender it all to Him, and watch how He replaces your worries with peace, your doubts with faith, and your weakness with strength. I also want to speak directly to those who feel they are on the edge of giving up. You may feel like your prayers are unheard, like the heavens are silent, but I assure you, God hears every cry of your heart. He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating miracles that you cannot yet see. Do not lose hope. The breakthrough is closer than you think. As we approach the conclusion of this message, let me leave you with a promise. God's plans for you are good. He declares in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Hold on to this promise as you move forward. Trust that His timing is perfect and His ways are higher than ours. Stay vigilant, stay prayerful, and keep your eyes fixed on the Lord. In the days to come, you may face challenges, but you will also witness His power and glory in ways you never imagined. Let this message be the turning point in your journey, a reminder that you are never alone, and that God's love for you is unchanging and eternal. And now, my friend, I invite you to stay connected with this channel, where we will continue to share messages of hope, inspiration, and truth. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, because together, we can spread the light of God's love to the ends of the earth. God bless you abundantly, and remember, the best is yet to come.